Oh man, there's a new Mega Man game coming out. Or, depending on if you watch this in the future, how's that new Mega Man game? Back in the day, Mega Man was the pinnacle of video gaming difficulty and challenge. Before Dark Souls, there was Mega Man. Dark Souls is the Mega Man of what? Mega Man is awesome! Pew pew! Robot dog! I'm sold, take my money. But then, oh, what's this? This isn't Mega Man. It's Mega... crap. Here are some Mega Man ripoffs. So what exactly is a Mega Man ripoff? Is it just a hard side-scrolling shooter? Should Cuphead be on this list? No! Here's what I mean. Let's start things off with a Japanese exclusive game called Coco Ron on the NES. With Are we really already gonna start with this drug trip? Hehehe! My name is Tapir. I can create any dream. I don't recall asking this information. I am the wizard of the dream world. Alright, listen man, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that I don't trust someone who looks like that. So our little blue friend here then invades a child's home and takes over his dream. Creepy, where this boy now becomes a hero out to save the princess. That's pretty cool despite the creepy things. Yes, that. The game itself is actually a really solid side-scroller and bears a lot of visual similarities with Mega Man. The stage layout, the art style, and even the main character has almost the same exact pose and animations as Mega Man. Look at that. At the beginning of each stage, you can choose between multiple classes, including Hero, Ninja, Robot, Alien, Fighter, Monster, and Ghost. Each class has their own unique abilities and advantages, so you can play each stage in whatever style you see fit, similar to the Robot Masters in Mega Man. Unlike Mega Man, however, this game is insanely easy, if not a little empty most of the time. Like this level, for example. This cheese mountain with a lake literally made of milk, with the boss being a giant pirate ship. This game is awesome.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our indeed.
It of course has a happy ending where we save the fictional dream world and become heroes. Then I assume the character wakes up and has to go to school since this was all just a dream. Now I'm not as excited. So that game was a little too good. I need something a little more terrible. Here we go! Explodamon! Sounds like something that would be ripping off Pokemon. But nope! It's got robots. And Phineas and Ferb looking characters. The story of the game is really simple. The world is being destroyed and there's only one hero who can save it. Explodamon! Or Explodemon? That sounds dumb, I don't know why I said that. Oh man, what a radical guy you are! Rock on, my man! This game right here, it sucks. Okay, maybe sucks is too harsh of a word, but it's definitely bland. It's a game you'd see in the indie section of the PlayStation Store for $4.79 and think to yourself, yeah, that's too much, I'm not buying that. The main character kinda looks like Zero and kinda plays like X. There's a lot of walking and exploring, with the occasional platforming and the even less occasional enemy. For some reason, I'm getting flashbacks to another game. Ugh, we'll get to that. There is one thing that is really cool about this game. Ooh, yeah! Explodamon can just explode on command. Oh, I get it. It's oddly satisfying to just go boom whenever I feel like at this box. Stupid box! But once you have your fun with that, it's back to walking. I've been playing for over 25 minutes and I haven't encountered a single boss fight. This calls for an explosion. Boom! Let me ask you a question. What comes to mind when you hear the words Rockbot? A robot that plays rock and roll? Maybe a robot made out of rocks. Maybe The Rock as a robot. All are great ideas, but how many of you were thinking, I know, it's a mobile game I can download on my phone? Well, if you said that, what's wrong with you? Also, you'd be right. Rockbot Kyoto Evolution is literally Mega Man. The story of the game is really simple. The world is in danger and there's not only one, but two robots who can save it. Rockbot and Beta Butt. Sorry, man. The game is so Mega Man that I don't have anything to say. It's a little more choppy and definitely easier than what you'd expect. One of the most enjoyable features of Mega Man are the creative and wacky robot masters. Cut Man, Guts Man, Wood Man, Gravity Man, and so many more. So, what does Rockbot bring to the table? Well, we got Ape, Mummy, and Daisy. Hashtag, not my Daisy. The game's low frame rate is its main handicap. Also, playing something like this on a phone adds more artificial difficulty, considering Mega Man and most side-scrollers are best played with a physical controller. What's the best way to sum this game up? Well, the app has reviews, and I think Alicia Adams said it best. It's like Mega Man! Smiley face? 5 stars. But now, here's a game that most likely didn't get 5 stars with anyone. Mighty Number 9. This game had so much hype and promise before its release. This will be the next Mega Man, people were constantly saying online. A Mega Man for the next generation, which would have been perfect. A spiritual successor to one of the most beloved video games and video game characters of all time. One that a new generation of kids could grow up with, and the older generation could visit and re-love. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything could, and did, go wrong. The main problem was that the game just reeked of mediocrity. The visuals and the gameplay were just underwhelming. It's like Explodamon. Technically, everything was fine, but a game needs to be more than just fine if you want it to stand the test of time and have audiences fall in love with it. I get that it's pretty hard to make a 2D side-scroller feel fresh in the year 2016 when this game was released. But Shovel Knight did it, so it's not impossible. But there are definitely some things I really like about the game. The character designs are really cool, the voice acting is good, and sometimes the presentation is really charming, like when introducing the Robot Masters. The root of the problem just comes from everything else. The game isn't difficult or challenging by any means, which was one of the core mechanics and concepts of Mega Man. Mighty Number 9 is a one and done kinda game. You'll play through it once, not remember much of anything, and then move on with your life. I really hope this franchise could get a reboot and makeover. There is potential for something really great here. So hey, let's not end this video on such a sour note. Let's take a look at one more game. The Cryon Conquest. First off, let's talk about this box art. We've got a fairy, or a nurse, in front of a giant flaming hawk on top of some icy golem monster next to Darth Vader. So this is the Cryon Conquest. The Cryon Conquest? I don't know, it's one or the other. The story is about a city that's under attack, and there's only one hero who can— Hold on a second! I feel like I've already explained this exact story like 3 times already. Get a new one! How about the main character's grandma is out of chocolate chips for her chocolate chip cookie recipe, so you have to go into town and get some more. But the town has other angry grandmas trying to get the same pack of chocolate chips, so you have to blow them up for Granny's cookies. I'd buy it. So here's the actual game. Definitely gives off Mega Man vibes. Again, the character's stance and walk cycle is directly ripped from Mega Man. Ascending and descending areas that have to load in, check. Robotic enemies with funny faces, check. Choosing different power-ups that help you in certain situations and also change the color of your outfit, double check. Jump and shoot, jump and check! The game is actually really difficult, so if you're a fan of Mega Man, you can jump right in here and feel right at home. This is the concept of what Mighty Number 9 should have been, feeling like what we've already played, but with its own twist, features, and concepts. The final boss has us fighting Dark Francesca. That's her name, by the way. I guess it's kinda like Link and Dark Link at the end of Zelda 2. But, oh wait a second, she has a second form! A giant geisha robot! This game is now the best. So, there we go. We checked out some Mega Man ripoffs. Did I leave any out? Let me know. Also, if you could create your own Robot Master, what would their name and power be? Mine would be Syrup Man! He's a robot that shoots out syrup. Very powerful, he's invincible and no one can beat him.